Welcome to Center Stage, all things arts and entertainment. We just believe you ought to know about it. We want to say thank you to Chanhassen Dinner Theater for presenting Center Stage every Sunday night. Don't forget to go and check out Grease, which is playing now through October 28th at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater. Just go to the website at chanhassendt for dinner theater.com. Again, that's chanhassendt.com. Well, my first guest, I am very excited about interviewing him. Let's take a listen. Such a pop princess, honey. I was so excited to see him coming on the show tonight. Yes, that is Dave Bickler, original vocalist for Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, one of my favorites. And Dave was the voice of the classic hit, Eye of the Tiger, and other classic Survivor hits as well. He will perform new material from his latest release called Dark Light at 2 different venues just this weekend, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Dave, welcome to WCCO.
Hey, hi.
Hey, now, you are a busy man, and I know it feels good to be busy, doesn't it?
It's always good to be busy. It's always good to be busy. Yeah, it's funny because, today's Father's Day, and I am father, and I was pretty busy today, but it's like I didn't get to lay around and just goof off all day. That never happens on Father's Day.
No, of course not, and I know it was joyful for you. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your career has been quite fascinating, especially when you happened upon Survivor, but you had even successes long before that. But with Survivor, that is a voice I will never forget. Your voice will stand out in my mind forever. And knowing that you kind of came and went into Survivor was a little surprising. And then all of a sudden in 2013 or 2014, you're gone and that's it. Again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I went back to Survivor. Frankie Sullivan got in touch with me, and I'd been out of Survivor for quite a while, and he said, keep an open mind, and he said, how would you like to come back to the band, sing with Jimmy? Both of you guys sing together. And I couldn't resist that because I'd become really good friends with Jim, and I really, he was a great pal of mine, and I respect him totally, and he's such a great artist. And so that was really fun to do, for both of us to get up there and sing, a song. We'd sing each other's songs, and trade off, and it was just a blast, it was really a great thing, and it was such a terrible, awful, horrible thing, when Jimmy passed away.
Yeah, passed away. That must have been so tough. And so, would you ever go back if they called again?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I shouldn't say that, I suppose, but. It's just like, it was really fun with Jim, but I have no interest in going, they've got a young singer singing with the band, and, I really have no interest in doing that now. I'd rather do my own thing. Yeah. And I've got a new album coming out, so
yes, you do.
I'd rather promote that and be doing that. And I'm more than happy to sing Survivor songs. That's part of my my past, my career. So I'm totally good with that. But I'd like to be moving on.
Yeah, we as musicians, that's what we love to do is move on and move forward, up and forward is what I say.
Moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you were born in North Dakota, but we see you as a native son here in the state of Minnesota.
Thank you. I feel like a native son because I did a lot of growing up there. From 4 years old to 8 years old. It's like that's a big time in your life. That's a time when you really have a lot of start having memories, stuff that you remember. Mm-hmm. And so I just have a ton of things, about living in Wilmer, Minnesota. It was a great place to be a kid. It really was.
Yeah, Wilmer is still a pretty cool place. I've sang there myself before. I have to ask you, though, the sister Xavier, I think her name is, at St. Mary's Catholic School, who gave you your lessons, did she live to see some of your success?
I have no idea. I kind of doubt it. I mean, I was so little, and she was but I can't say for sure. I'm sure she forgot about me completely.
I doubt it.
She was just a pretty tough taskmaster, by the books, So I mean, it was a very brief 7-year-old encounter with an adult, and so I have a feeling she has no idea.
So now,
if she's still with us.
Now that you are moving forward, you have this brand new release called Dark Light, and you're performing at 2 venues. We're going to talk about that in a second. But having children, has that changed you and the way that you sing and the way you write?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it has. There's a song on this record, my new record coming out called Angel Heart. And
Angel Heart, not, okay, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No. Anyway, it's some stuff my wife wrote about, some kind of stuff she wrote down about him, and so I took some of that, and what happened was he got up in the middle of the night one night. He was little. He was like 6 or 7, same age as I was when I lived in Wilmer, and so it was watching the Cartoon Network. What I didn't know about it, Cartoon Network here in where we live. At midnight, it changed to Adult Swim. I don't know if you're familiar with those cartoons. Oh, my
gosh,
yes. So horrible. I left the room. He came downstairs, and I was sleeping on the couch because I fell asleep on the couch. So he comes down, and so I went to the kitchen to get him something to drink. I came out, and he's watching Adult Swim, and he saw those zombies eating brains and stuff, and he had nightmares for like a couple of years because of that. I felt terrible, but the song's kind of about those terrors in the night, and when you hear the song, you'll know what I mean. So to answer your question, yes, being a father has definitely changed me a lot, and it has affected my music.
And you're still touring. You're still all around and making it happen. Do you take your children with you, or how does that work with the family and balancing it?
Well, it just depends. It depends. I mean, I have in the past. I mean, he's come to a bunch of my shows, but I've actually got something over. I'm going to be doing at the Rockingham Festival over in Nottingham. I'm playing, I think it's in October, and I hope I can bring my family over there because it'd be really fun to go over there.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Let's talk about the concerts that are happening right here in our own backyard.
Right here, coming up.
June 23rd. This Friday at Sovereign Estate Wine in Waconia, and that is from 6 to 9 p.m. Tell us about that concert.
Well, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a cool show. The band's real good, and they've actually a band that's backed up Jim Jameson before, and so I'm looking forward to playing with those guys, and Mike and Mike Woodley and Mark, who's in the band, going to be playing with me, and it should be It should be cool.
You're so laid back about it. I'm so excited about it. You're just laid back. If people want tickets, I hope tickets are still available. You can go to sovereignstatewine.com. Tickets are $25 to $35. Again, that's happening on Friday. And then on Saturday, June 24th, is in Westbrook, Minnesota at Keeping Up the Courage. That's courage with a K. Keeping Up the Courage concert. Now, this is from 7 to 10 p.m. with Stephanie. Is it Verone or Veroni?
Verone, I'm not sure actually because I haven't met Stephanie, but I think maybe it was Veroni. I think maybe that was it.
Yeah, Stephanie Veroni.
I hope I didn't get that wrong.
I know, I was thinking the same thing.
So I'll feel really bad if I pronounce it wrong.
Now, this concert is benefiting a community fund with scholarships, which is so needed. My goodness. So thank you for doing that. Do you often make sure that you give back?
Well, I mean, any opportunity to do that is always good. If it's something for a good cause, that's always good. I mean, that makes me feel real good about it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are a superstar in my eyes, and if I were to meet you, I would try my best not to. There he is. But I'm sure that you run into fans like that. Does it bother you, or do you embrace it?
Well, I mean, I always like to talk to people. I really like people, and so I'm always happy to talk to somebody, and I don't think of myself that way. It's like, I just think I'm a normal person, Yeah. I mean, I just happen to be, like I understand you're a musician as well.
I am.
So then it's just, and I knew from a really young age that that's what I wanted to do,
Yeah, well, keep doing it. Please keep doing it. And we're looking forward to you landing in the great state of Minnesota on June 23rd.
Oh, me
That's
too.
This Friday and June 24th, this Saturday. Welcome back. And we really appreciate you joining us here on CCO.
Thanks, Jeralyn.
All right.
That.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye-bye. That is Dave Bickler, the original Survivor vocalist of Eye of the Tiger, and I love that song. He now lives in New York with his family, and he is coming here to the Twin Cities. Now, if you want more information for the first show on Friday, June 23rd, again, it's called SovereignEstateWine.com, SovereignEstateWine.com, and that's in Waconia from 6 to 9 p.m., and then also on Saturday, June 24th in Westbrook, Minnesota, at the Keeping Up the Courage concert. That's Courage with a K. That's 7 to 10 p.m. with Stephanie Verone. And the concert benefits a community fund with scholarships. And those tickets are $25 to $30 as well. You can go to keepingupthecouragewithak.org.